right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 102, The Power of Purpose. If you're watching this, listening to this, please do take notes. And yeah, man, it's nice. We're doing some nice content this season.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I mean, this is the type of content, like, you know, when you're applying for a job and they say, how well do you deal with pressure and things like that?
Yeah.
Please do take notes this season.
Yeah.
So that you don't get caught out, essentially, is what we're saying. You know, we had a bit of a wardrobe malfunction, so we're just repping our high school today. I forgot my jacket, so this was the most consistent thing we had.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get into the episode with the icebreaker. Icebreaker for today is Mac or Windows.
Yeah. Right? Or iOS or Windows.
Mac. iOS is like for the phone. Oh. And Mac is like for the MacBook.
Mac is for the MacBook.
Yeah. So are you taking like a MacBook or like a Windows laptop?
Yeah.
MacBook or Windows laptop? What you saying?
Yeah, I'd say Windows, but that's because I've always used Windows, and it just. But if I had a work laptop, they gave me at work, and it was a MacBook, I'd take it, you know, and then I just have my work laptop, MacBook, and then my personal laptop, which would be Windows. But Windows all the way, and I wouldn't change brand as well. Yeah. Because I have a great brand, Asus. So I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in.
Yeah, no, for me it's Windows all the way. I was in my Hannah Montana era, you know, like through school and stuff, where we're using Macs and stuff. Yeah, it's not for me. Not that it's bad. I mean, if you'd really want to inconvenience my life, just buy me Apple products.
I'm so done.
Like that is a great inconvenience for me because like I don't have them, and it's not because I can't afford them.
Yeah.
It's just preference. Do you hear what I'm saying? Brother, give me the cash. But anyways, do me, bro. How's the week been, bro?
Ooh, yeah. It's been hectic already. You know, we just came back from from home. You know, first week back at school, you know, second semester. And honestly, it's been hectic already, you know. 3 out of the 7 days so far. Yeah. You know, since I came back, I stayed at school till like 6 or like 5, like 5:30, quarter to 6. And that's not normal. Like, at least even like from last semester, it wasn't always like that. So it's like we've been working already. Like we just we came in and we went right away. You know, I was talking to a friend, and he goes to UJ, and he was saying, yo, like, isn't first week just about like, you know, getting like briefs or something? It's like, no, bro. Brief, we got in the first hour on Monday at 9, and then after that we're tapping in. Like, it's been, but as they say, you know, we signed up for this, we're here for it, and yeah, man, it's the life we chose, and you know, it is what it is. We have to keep going. That's just a part of the process. It's just a part of the process.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think even for myself, I mean, I hadn't been at school, due to, you know, some complications, but yeah, it's been nice. I mean, the holidays were great. You know, it was nice being at home, you know, and just really looking forward to knock this thing out the park. I'll be shooting a film from the 16th to the 26th, you know, and it's really crunch time. Like, there's like less than 4 weeks, bro, and it's it's hard, but yeah, that's me though. I think there's a lot of exciting things that we're working behind the scenes across the board, podcast and the Progressive Athlete, that I'm excited to we're excited to roll out those things, you know. But anyways, let's get into the gist of the episode. So the power of purpose. I think, you know, people ask me like, dude, how are you able to do the things that you do at the intensity that you do it at, you know? And I'm like, bro, it's purpose, you know. Oh wow, this is crazy. Like, dude.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Like,
oh gosh.
Like, tech will fail you, eh?
It's incredibly unexpected.
This is embarrassing. Anyways, Dumi, keep talking there, bro.
Yes.
Like, you share your stuff. Let me take this off.
All right, guys. You know, and I think it just to kind of comment on this a little bit, you know, it's part of dealing with pressure. You know, sometimes you gotta pivot. You gotta, what's it called? Delegate. If I can say it like that. So, this is part of the season. This is like a practical season moment. Maybe we should have these more often. Like at the end of the episode, we just show like a little clip of like, getting practical, something like that.
What goes on
getting
the scenes,
getting practical with the hosts. I don't know, but
the light did not it did not survive the friction, bro. It could not handle it. Like, we got a new light,
So it's
so just trying to
technical difficulties.
Anyways. Okay, well, back to what I was saying.
It's always fun here.
Yeah, bro, it's the vibes, come on, bro. New because
he's new to the team.
We have like a ring light here, but then I was like, no, let me bring another light. You see the one over there that's lighting to me, like it's got the thing, bro.
It's a vet.
Yeah, it's a vet, bro. Like, anyways.
This one needs more training.
Needs more onboarding.
Yeah.
But anyways, so and it all boils down to purpose, right? And that's what gives you the longevity in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's your career, your relationships, your finances, everything needs a purpose.
Yeah.
Right. And I've been looking at prices for cars because I'd want to like exit this pedestrian lifestyle.
Yeah.
But here's the predicament that I'm in, right? It's not a predicament, but like there's the cost of the car, right? You can either pay it on a monthly installment or you could buy cash. I don't want to buy cash, right? Because if I buy cash, it could range from like 100 to 200,000 rand.
Yeah.
Right? But then you could use that money, right? Let's say it's 200,000 rand. And there's an apartment that costs like 400,000 rand. I could rather just go to the bank and say, listen, I want to buy this apartment. I need a loan of 200,000 rand. I've got 200,000 rand. Bada bing, bada. You get what I'm saying? And then now I'll at least have cash flow. And now I just focus on getting more cash flow to just Uber around. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. I'm not moving something. And if it's a thing where we're doing an event at a school or whatever, then I can just hire a bakkie for the day. We take our stuff, we go to the school, we come back, we take the, and then we take it back in. You get what I'm saying? And then now there's things like, okay, cool. That's the buying. And then now there's the down payment, there's the deposit you have to pay on the monthly, right? So now if you're doing like 20,000, 30,000, now I'm looking at that 20, 30,000 like, fam, I can just put that into my investments. You get what I'm saying? So now the purpose is essentially what I'm saying. So now to bring it back, like the purpose of the car is now being challenged by the purpose of the money. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you can have a car, and right now I'm at a point where I'm only using a car on demand.
Yeah.
I'm not at a point where I'm using the car like all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not using it like all the time. I'm not commuting that much.
Yeah.
Right? I'd usually be using the car to go to auditions and to go home. And if I know that I'm staying overtime, like at school, like in the evenings, then I'll take the car.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna walk because, bro, I'm not you're trying to save money on fuel.
We know all
for those of you who drive, you'll know. You don't drive, it's a different case. Like, I drive when I'm at home. And like we all share the car because my mom and dad, they work from home, right? So it's like a thing of like, okay, I need to go to the gym, but you need to run errands, you need to do this. Okay, cool, drop me off at the gym, and then
we'll do that, and then we'll link it.
We'll balance it out. You get what I'm saying?
And just to come in on that, I also never realized just how costly like driving is until I started driving as well. Like, once I got a driver's license, I also drive when I'm at home. And man, I realized, especially like at the time when I started driving, I was in charge of like taking my sister to school and groceries and then certain things. And so, sometimes I'm like, I know I'm doing errands that my dad asked me to, but why do I feel weird saying like, you need like some more.
We need more
like,
fuel,
and I'm like, bro, I'm doing what you asked. It's just, it just made me realize like, wow, that's, it's something, So I think, it just proves that there's a lot to consider.
Yeah.
There's a lot to consider. And I think, you always have to weigh where you're at. And so if you're not at a place where you're not driving on demand, like what you do is you do it on demand. If you had a car, you'd only do it on demand. Then maybe you can, work different things, because there's options, Uber and so on and so forth. So
yeah,
if you
and
get
you can
that
hire a car, like it's very
200,000 rand, maybe it is better to invest it in an apartment, because then that'll give you cash flow, so on and so forth.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. Because I was asking myself, okay, dude, why do you actually want this car?
Yeah, is it to like?
Is it like the look nice? Is it like the look nice?
Feeling nice.
Feeling nice. Is it like to look nice, or like for convenience, or like or maybe you were just maybe I was just in a season of like frustration. With walking, or whatever the case may be. And which is completely fine. Walking is actually good for your health.
Very good.
And you see, this is the thing. Social media will make you feel like, he's saying that because he's broke. No, don't get it twisted. Like, people think, like, the people who actually have money, like who are actually wealthy, they don't own these cars. Like, even if they quote unquote own these cars, like, for me, if I were to have, I will only have luxury cars on the basis that I own a rental company. And the rental company has those cars, right? And maybe they lease them, and then they lease it to other people for the day, right? Now, if I wanna, go on a date and look nice with my family or whatever, I just, lease the car from the rental. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm not owning this car, bro, because the thing is, you get a car, the moment you drive that thing, it's already lost 10 to 30% of its value. It's just gone, just gone, just like that. Nah, bro. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of self-introspection as to why I want a car, and what's the use of it, and what makes best financial sense. But now and this is the thing for when it now comes down to like your purpose. Right now, to just bring the conversation back to, so why are you doing the things that you're doing? So when it comes to things like purpose, the first question you need to ask is why. Right? And this is the thing that we've kind of been going through as a company as a whole. When I was in the holidays, I opened my journal because I was like, why are we doing what we do? Why are we doing what we're doing? And then who are we doing it for? And then what are we doing for the people based on the why?
Yeah. Like, what is their outcome? Like, if we are doing this for them, what is the outcome for them?
Yeah. So, man, and it'll take time. It'll take time. And what's helped me find my purpose and what I'm good at and what I enjoy doing is trial and error, just doing everything. And I think what's sad in our generation, Gen Z specifically, is that there's not a culture of trying. Like new things, because you don't want to get clowned, you don't want to get trolled.
You don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing.
Everyone wants to look nice, everyone wants to look like a boss, know.
But I mean, the real bosses, they also had their moments where they didn't know what they were doing.
Like the master was a student at some point.
No one is born a master, guys.
No one's born a master.
No one is born a master. Everyone has to try and fail. And I think in a sense, I think I forget I don't know if we heard this on our matric dance speech, our teacher, Mr. Moll. I don't remember. Was he the one who said like we have to kind of embrace failure, or like he said, like
fall forward?
Like he was saying that sometimes we want to fall backwards onto like a safety net, but sometimes if you do that, you're limiting yourself. You don't know actually how far you could go. You have to fall forward and just take it in stride, man.
Fully
take it in stride. And so this is very important, guys. It's very it's important to just have that purpose and just try, guys. Try different things. The reason why we're here is because we've tried a lot of things. And I won't lie, sometimes I watch videos from some of the things we did in high school and I cringe and I'm like, oh man, what was I doing, bro? It's important to try because you'll never know. You'll never know.
One video, I mean, I won't say his name, but like one of our bros, there's this video and he asked me, he's like, dude, Please send me the video where like I threw the brick at the ground and it like kind of like bounced back and hit him on the shin.
Man.
Like, bro,
that was crazy, man. Then there's this other video. A certain group in I think it was in grade 12, like our drama class. They were doing like a part of their show.
Yeah.
And then one of our bros, I'm not gonna say his name, but like, hey, he was really in it. It was like they were doing like some sort of show where it's like a female thingy, but like it was males that were doing it. And he was going hard. Yeah. Then there's like this clip of us rapping when we're in grade 9.
Man,
it's cringe, man.
Cringe-worthy stuff.
Then there's the other clip where like I'm singing, I'm doing a duet with one of our friends, and we're dancing, and it just look awkward, bro.
But we're trying.
Yeah.
We're here now.
Yeah.
102 episodes later as well. And that just brings. It's just levels, bro. Like there really is levels to this purpose thing. Yeah, there really is just levels, I mean, the purpose of a startup company versus a well-established company, very different.
Yeah.
But as an individual, right? Because we cooking content for you guys, is that you must just and there's not much to say about it.
Yeah.
But like just figure out your why. Like why do you do what you're doing? And if you can't, so let's say for a job, right? You don't necessarily understand why you're feeling purposeless.
Yeah.
There's lack of purpose in your job. Ask yourself, why are you doing that job? Or why am I studying this degree? Is it because my parents wanted me to do it? Or my parents wanted me to do it? Or my partner wanted me to work this job or whatever because of the benefits? Or
is it for my kids?
For the kids, and then, or is it for me? Or is it for like to impress my friends or impress the people back home? You need to somewhat understand that.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, and then at that point now, you need to gauge to what significance that holds.
Yeah, is it what you want?
Is it really what you want?
And I think sometimes it's also like if you see, oh, okay, this is actually why I'm doing this. Sometimes you might feel bad for that being the reason, but like sometimes you just have to be unashamed. Kind of. I remember I was actually watching the previous episode 101, and one of the things that you said is that you should never let like people judge you for wanting nice things or like mock you for working hard for nice things, like because hey, that's what you want, bro. You can't let people write you off. You need to pick up the pen and write a better story. That's what you said, right? And so it's like it's that thing of like sometimes you might be like, oh, but this reason, is it valid for other people? No, like, is it valid for you? You need to evaluate. You need to evaluate, and that's where Mietani was talking about, like, to what level of importance does it have? Is that something I actually want, or do I want it for me, or do I want it for someone else? Yeah. You have to
be able to gauge that, And once you do, it'll come with a lot of peace, a lot of
And I think another thing. It's funny. We actually spoke about a lot of things, or we glazed over a lot of things in the first episode. Another thing that we spoke about is the fact that life is about choices and trade-offs, right?
Yeah.
So you have to understand that if you do end up being like, okay, this is the reason why I'm doing this, then you need to understand that there's something else that you're going. There's an opportunity cost there. There's something else that you're letting go in order to then be like, okay, this is why I'm pursuing this, and I'm going to pursue this now, kind of thing. So that's kind of the peace. You have to be at peace with that as well.
Yeah, 100%, man. So yeah, it's just really understanding that, And I think this is a good time to get the quote of the week. Randy was a bit lazy, so man outsourced this quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And here's the quote of the week, and it says, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." Yeah, because it's not always going to be sunshine and roses,
No.
There's going to be times where we'll put out a podcast and not many people will listen to it and they'll be like, dang.
Yeah.
But we keep going.
Yeah.
We keep going because we understand our why. We have our mandate clear and set in stone. But yeah, we're gonna be unpacking, these conversations a lot more. Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah.
Let's engage. Let's engage on it.
Yeah, we have like 6 more episodes still of this season, so there's a lot still that
there's a lot more to
we're going to unpack.
that we're going to unpack. But
guys, find your why and
find your why, and you'll find your purpose,
and stick to that.
100%. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Play this for your dog or whatever. Maybe you'll get better at changing the diaper.
Maybe
just by listening to this podcast. You never know. But there's only really one way to what? To find out.
Come on.
Y'all see me. Slipping.
Oh man.
Another with the shoulder.
Oh,
we'll see you guys in the next episode.